This is for Ugandan babes, especially, but it's for any other woman. But come, let me tell you something. This thing just made me question a lot of things. And before you start being a hater, just because you've been doing a lot of content, your life revolves around BYMs, just know these are some percentage of people. This story is about percentage of people who cannot indeed. It's true what you guys say, but you always say it in a manner that is quirky. There are people who cannot, yes, get women here, so they go to Africa to get it. But doesn't mean anybody else is like that. Hey, story time. So my hubby and the son like going shopping, okay? So my son is black, definitely. And like my husband says, there is this category of people he calls racist, and then the ones he calls stupidly racist, they don't know, and then there are the ones who were just born without anything inside. Now we're talking about a category of a man who is stupid, disrespectful, and crazy. And please watch this before you pick a man, parade him here for us when he's disrespecting you. But I was even telling my hubby, like, if you only knew, you could have just become his friend so that we can go and tell the wife, this man is disrespecting you. But on the other hand, I said, leave him, because if you had start advising a lady with a white man that this man, you deserve better, they will tell you don't want well for them, and they will come here making content about how we Africans don't like to see each other prosper. So, kila mtu bebe mzigo wake. I got distracted. Let's continue. So, my hubby meets the guy, and because now my son, he's black, he picks a conversation and starts saying, is this your son? Or something. He say, yeah, this is my son. He say, so you're married to an African? Yes, I'm married to an African. Okay, where does this lady comes from? So just like out of curiosity. So my husband is saying, yeah, he maybe is interested. Husband says, yeah, she's from Kenya. Kenya. And then the guy point blank tells him that, okay, if you had known better, you could have married from Uganda. Ugandan babes, listen to me. He said, how is she? I hope she's different, because if you had known, you could have married from Uganda. So my husband is like, so what about Uganda? What's in Uganda? And he says, it's because I met a Kenyan girl here in Austria, but it did not go well because the lady has stayed here for long. Right. So I want you to mark that. He said that the lady's attitude will save you from a lot of rags and dusties. He says the girl's attitude did not attract him because she has stayed here for long. Do you understand? So he told him, if you are known, you could have gone, I don't know about her and I hope it's well, but you could have gone to Uganda, especially in the village, and picked a lady there who does not know about town. It's easier to, he said point blank, it's easier to control them. Shit. Leo sijakula. I have felt like, I was looking at the guy like, okay, and what did you tell him? He said, come on. Of course, I walked away. I said, this is how these people take us. I'm still digesting. I wanted to tell you this story tomorrow, but I was like, I'm not waiting. This is how these people take us. So my husband saw I changed my mind, and so he started saying, but I told you many times that anyone who goes on that dating site and stays, 99% of them cannot find a woman here, and the only place they can find women, and that is the reason, because no woman can accept, not because of the looks, not because they are old, it's because no woman here can take 98% of the people on that dating site because of I have analyzed, I've said, how many rags have we picked? People without wazungu, it is your time now to shine in the comment section and do a li. Man, I'm so disgusted. But you see, now you can see, so my point was, you can see the difference between being a Kenyan and being Ugandan. Some Ugandan, not all, because I know tough Ugandan who have even more principles are tougher than this. Because what kind of disrespect he had to marry? So he said this Kenyan, another guy, they were in a relationship, he couldn't continue, he broke it off because she's not controllable. That's what he's saying. Yeah, she's not manipulatable, point blank. So he goes to Uganda and get a woman. He said he married immediately and brought here because What will the lady do? Because the lady was on the other side doing some, I think, shoppings of the jewelries. Where? It is sometimes nice to be Kenyan and be tough-headed. Your attitude will save you from a lot of rubbish. Meaning, they know women who have come here and stayed for some years, know them well, and you cannot control them because they know their words. So they go to the village and pick us. So, have a good night.